is your authorization for us to record it, and so is state statute. So we'll get started. First of all, a motion to approve previous minutes.
Minutes, April 25th.
Yes. I have first and second, all in favor? Aye, opposed? Minutes pass. That was, okay, then we'll just go right into our technical review committee cases, TRC cases. If you're okay, I'm just gonna change the order of this just a little bit. Any objections?
No.
Okay, I'm actually gonna start with case BP 24 105617, 742 East Shore Drive, Culver, to build a roof over part of the existing deck on lakeside property, extending 16 by 20 porch will be open, no screens, will have lights and fan and porch ceiling, porch roof would tie into wall of house. And we're hearing this because start with it's an L1 district. So you have the drawings, you have the aerial view of the house. So first of all, you want to tell us about the project? Just state your name and address.
Yeah. Address of project or my business?
Your business, fine.
Titus Parker with Black Diamond Builders, 3254 West, 600 North, Leesburg, Indiana, 46538. Yeah, we're just gonna put a porch over the lakeside deck, over just a portion of the deck. Gonna tie it into the house, but the load bearing portion will be on 6x6 posts that we sink. It'll have a couple fans and a few lights. It won't be enclosed in any way. We're not adding any weight to the deck itself.
How far is it from the property line?
The closest point it would be, it's at like 10.87 feet on the south side, I believe.
Okay,
And then,
how far out's your overhang gonna stick?
that would be about 14, 16 inches.
Okay, so it's gonna go past the 10-foot.
So the overhang is gonna be, that's like 10.87 feet.
So we measure from the furthest point out.
Right, yep, exactly.
So the overhang will be 10.87 from the
Correct.
property line?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Setbacks will be plenty of space.
Yep. Well, almost a foot.
I mean, as far as my yard is way back there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I checked it, the contours, the high water mark is like
Yeah.
right at the lake, so there's plenty of room.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, is there any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to approve building permit -24 1056 617 for 742 East Shore Drive?
So move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, aye for me too. No, I am in favor. Motion carries 400. That's it. That's all there is to it.
All right.
That easy.
Yes. So the next one we have up is going to be 18931 Sunny Lane. That's pictures of the house. And look for you all.
Is that the new ones or the old ones?
These are the ones I just drove out and took this week.
Oh, good. Okay.
So they're pretty new. I don't have the old ones, although I saw the old ones on Beacon. It has no. See ya. Thank you for coming.
Take care.
I saw the old ones on Beacon. So it's significantly improved. So let me see if I get this right. I'll just read it first. So this is case BP 24-105544 at 18921 Sunny Lane Culver. A family cabin for the weekends and is not a full-time occupancy. We're renovating our cabin and we are putting a new metal roof, electric upgrade service, including new meter, plumbing, propane line, insulating, some new drywall. They're going to install an incinerating toilet due to the lack of septic and there's no conservatory district. The local health official may allow the use of this. I took this section. This is a legal section too. The local health official may allow the use of a composting or incinerating toilet in a single family dwelling as installed in accordance with 410 IAC 6-8.3. In the installation of the composting or incinerating toilet will comply with all applicable ordinances and building, plumbing, and electrical codes. So essentially, that's not really even part of this. That was just a note that was put on. We don't regulate that. It's not much different than a portable toilet, except it's an incinerating toilet. And I wasn't familiar with these until I heard about them. Totally cool.
Yeah.
What a cool concept.
Incinerator is
And
not cool.
well, okay.
I told everybody they need to go to the bathroom before they come to the house, because we don't want that extra.
You gotta find it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it could be in Cass County where we live, it is a big solution to a big problem, you know? And I would not pollute that little lake. I mean, but God knows it's had enough trouble.
Yeah.
it seems clean. It seems cleaner than any kind of septic or other system.
Yeah, get better.
I know the county's putting together.
They-
Been waiting for that, but she's 80, I'm 76, and hey, you know.
I get it.
Uh-huh.
They're kind of so close down there with all that new stuff that's going on there. It's
Yeah,
a little bit farther.
I think the county may take a little while on that, but
I know, but
The neighbors, by the way, they're happy with it.
and I understand that it has, as you explained, it has a scrubber in it, if you will, to keep odor down.
Yeah, yeah. So that I haven't hooked it up yet. I mean, you know.
So-
That's all. Basically, guys, what we're doing is, I didn't realize that her renovation.
Oh, can we get your name and address, please?
My name is Michael Jacks. Her daughter bought the property, she's Gina Miller, you guys probably know her, she works at the post office. Anyway, she bought it and said, there you go, Dad, you want a place on the water, go for it.
Oh,
You know,
everybody.
surprise.
Yeah.
So,
But she didn't know there was you couldn't do any waters, the septic was bad. So that was a surprise.
well, I think we've got that one squared away. And as far as composting toilet, no, thank you.
So a lot of the work's already done, isn't it?
It's already done that.
Is this going to be a rental?
Oh, no. To come up here on the weekend and enjoy, you know.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, as I said, it's a family cabin for weekends.
It's all the setbacks. It wouldn't matter.
They're not changing the footprint of the structure. In fact, the before and after pictures, I'd like to compliment you. It looks so much better now.
And the neighbors are always, hey, thank you for that.
I drove back there.
When we got there was milkweed. Behind this ceiling, you couldn't see that.
I was surprised how clean it was from the last time I was back in there.
Oh, yeah,
Not like that.
yeah.
So essentially what they're doing is they're applying for a renovation permit to do some of the work they've already gotten done, but they realize they need a permit. So that's what this is for. Are there any questions?
It's under a major remodel.
Renovation permit? Yeah, remodel. It's just referred to as renovation permit.
So we ventilated the drywall and put windows in, put a roof on it and painted it.
And filled in the holes that were punched in the walls.
I don't know what happened there before. We don't even want to know. But
Yeah,
Probably not.
no, somebody didn't take very good care of their broken doors.
We didn't actually know that you had to have a permit for
Renovation.
renovations. You know, we're not building
Yeah.
anything or whatever.
Yeah, we'll be happy to do whatever.
Right.
We're in here to beg for forgiveness, you know what I mean?
yeah, part of it, you know, like
Yeah.
your new electrical system, everything, you know, as far as putting all new meters,
Yeah.
and everything else, that was required, even through the county.
Okay, well, but
That has to be inspected.
They have to be inspected.
that's fine.
So anything has to be inspected and would have to have a permit prior to notify. So,
Our electrician is an Indiana registered licensed electrician. He lives in Lafayette. He happens to be our nephew, so, and he's been in business for 30 years.
Your permit's got you doing the work, so you have family just helping out.
Yeah.
You have you as the general contractor. Okay,
I suppose.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. You're doing, basically, you're doing the work yourself, so, and if family's helping, then that's. If you were to hire somebody, you have to be registered in Marshall County. So his family helping you out?
I asked him to pay you, but nope, not paying me.
if you're-
Good to have family.
If you're paying cash to family, it's good.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I have none. People bet that the property renovated, you know, I mean,
Yeah,
Well, you see, it's, I took these pictures, few of them. I mean, it looks good.
and the compost, or the incinerating toilet made everything. You know, as far as I can.
solid problem, for sure.
Yeah.
Solid problem or,
Yeah, but I mean,
sorry, I shouldn't go on that. Okay.
They didn't have nothing to go on.
yeah.
Oh, we could go on all day with this. Okay, can I get a motion to approve BP 24 105544 for 18921 Sunny Lane Drive, Culver?
And it's gonna be
All in favor? Aye, opposed? Okay, motion carries 400. That's all there is to it. So I'll fill this paperwork out and then your building permit, you'll be emailed that when it's processed by the county. For the building permit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should have already paid that.
No,
Yeah, you pay it online. So I've got a building permit number here, so I'm gonna assume you already paid it.
over paying now.
If,
You've already applied for the permit. though.
yeah, the application's there because we got a number. So just keep an eye on the website and your email. You'll be good to go.
okay.
Well, no, I don't. Unless we got another point here.
You could pay by credit card online if you haven't. I would have thought you have if I've got a permit number, but you'll just check the email and go back to where you applied. You'll be okay.
Got 10 emails. Is it Snyder Corp?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, so, mainly, really appreciate it, and we're certainly trying to make that.
Welcome. Good luck and thanks for all you're doing there. It's making it look nice.
Make that the showplace of the neighborhood.
There you go. Looks like it's already
Yeah, we're getting there.
First one on the block with an incinerating toilet.
And we've talked to the neighbors about, how about it, guys?
I think it's a great concept, so.
It is a good concept. I mean, it's also a lot of problems that people have got.
It's
Have to go through, I should say.
Yeah,
Where's your gray water go?
there is no great water.
No dishes or?
We carry in paper plates, we carry out paper plates, and that we'll want to address that at some time, but we're waiting for the conservatory. That fixes everything. everywhere, you know.
There's 12 houses, I think, in that, little way that.
It's a short run over to the wastewater treatment plant if they get
If you
one.
go straight, it's very short.
Mhm.
Down under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where, I've seen and heard, we've been to a couple meetings about the conservatory and sounds like a plan to me. Let me give you the background. I grew up on Lake Schaefer. I don't know if you know where Lake Schaefer is. Buddy, we had pristine fishing, good bass fishing. And when we were done with septic tanks and crap and everything else, floaters, if you know what I mean, snapping turtles wouldn't even live in the thing, you know. But we got rid of it a long time ago, and they did a conservatory. And now the lake is clean again. It don't take very long for a lake to re-clean itself. So anyway, that's it, guys.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Thank you
it.
so much. for
Take
coming
care.
in.
Appreciate it.
I'm glad you like it. I kind of freaked out on the paint job.
She told me to pick the color, but not red.
I picked a color, but it wasn't like this. And we were gone for a few weeks while that was being done. And he brings me up here and it's like, oh my God. But I really like it now. It kind of looks like a stalk of celery.
So it grew on you, okay.
That's like me, Drew. Does when will we get an inspection for the,
You'll have to call when the electric's all done, get your permit in place, and then you'll have to call the county.
everything's done except switch plates and a big tail for the oven if an oven ever showed
Tell you
up.
honestly, you call for inspection right away.
Wait, but make sure you got your permit.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your permit and then call for it. You'll be able to print it out. It'll be online. If you have any problems, all you gotta do is stop up here and I can print it for you.
Okay,
Can't do that right now.
I don't have paid for it yet.
Yeah, and we still got more meeting to go yet.
Oh,
We still have another case to hear yet.
no.
We need to stay here.
Nope. Oh, you're all done.
Appreciate it.
But feel free if you need it printed, contact me.
But if you've got
Or
your
help.
box meter, everything in there, whatever, you can call for it.
Yeah, there's no meter, of course.
Well, you don't get it.
The water is wound up.
Yeah.
We're ready to come to the house, but you know, the service is in and everything else, so.
Yeah, but a tree fell on what was there years ago, so.
Yeah, they pulled the meter when that happened, so. Okay, guys.
Well, thank
appreciate
you
it.
very much.
Have a good day.
Here.
We'll talk to you again. Steve, I'll probably come up with, and get the permit printed. I'm not real,
No problem whatsoever. I won't be here tomorrow.
well, that's okay.
Probably won't be here tomorrow.
I won't be here. Okay, thanks, guys.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the last case on the agenda is first one on the list. Last one we'll hear is fence permit -24-105334 at 980 West Shore Drive. The panels used are 6 foot tall and are not continuous. There are 4 12x6 panels spaced approximately 24 feet apart. Between each section of panels are 5 trees spaced 4 feet apart. The total distance is 140 feet. So we got a picture here. I think you all have this one as measurements.
Yes.
So this came up, this case, at BZA, and it was tabled at the BZA too. We're here just to say if it's okay to put a fence or not. The BZA is going to still have to determine where to measure the fence from. As a technical review committee, certainly have input from that, to that. But the property owner wants to put it on top of the wall, along the top of the wall, on the other side of those, just directly on the other side of those, well, between those trees you see in the picture. I told him I'm going to measure from the lower portion below the wall. They fully own that wall. It's well within the property line. Of course, the wall goes from 23 inches to 32 inches because that ground drops over there on that spot. So it starts here and it drops down. His property stays fairly level.
This lakeside or street side?
This is because they've got that,
South side, I guess, where they're.
this is the, I'm facing east. My back is to the west when I took this picture. So the house is looking east from where I'm standing. So this is on the point. So it's got that little, I don't know how you say it. It's the road that curves up and around more like an alley.
Mhm.
Because South Shore is actually back here. So what they've done is, they say it was Collins that built a couple of more houses down right to the point some time ago. They had to lower that closer to his house. They had to dig down and lower the ground some for whatever reason. It's up here at the front where it says 23 inches. That's the natural grade. But as you get closer to where that 32 inches is where they started digging out some of the ground down in there. So there is a difference in elevation between his property and his neighbors, which there's like 4 houses that are not shown in this picture off to the north of this. So what they're asking is just to be able to put those panels in between the evergreen trees there. The question, I guess I'll ask this, since it's technical review committee also, is when it comes to measuring the height of the fence, I directed the homeowner that it was going to be measured from at the bottom of the wall, not at the top of the wall.
Yes.
Right,
Do they sit on the wall or behind the wall?
they went on the wall.
They want up on the wall. They want to be able, they want to be set back a couple feet and put panels in between these trees where they
Okay,
put
so it won't
gaps.
be on the.
It won't be on the
it'll be
wall.
Back a couple feet.
Yes.
The panels, well, like, the panels will be on top of the wall. This is the wall, the panels.
They'll be,
go up this
say
way.
a foot or two back from the wall.
Or they won't
So
put it
it'll
on
be
the.
back.
They won't literally be on the wall. They will be in the yard back away from the wall.
Okay, but when he was in here, he was talking about putting it on.
Yeah, that's not really what he meant. He's gonna
Okay.
put posts in the ground
Because,
and,
I mean, that was all confusing on that because he was even talking about taking parts of the wall down so it wouldn't be over.
and he wants to put the panels in between the trees.
But now he wants to put it between.
Trees, panel, trees, panel,
Okay.
trees,
But if he's
panel.
wanting to put it on the yard side of the wall, we don't have those measurements, what it would be if he set it there.
Well, it's, if we just need to determine the height. The height of the fence is limited, it's because it's a side yard, so it's gonna be limited to 7 feet.
Right. That's what I'm saying, as far as your ruling was, I mean, this is what we were looking at before, as far as the ruling of whether you decided it should be down here.
Correct.
All right, now, is this a different thing we're looking at now?
It's still the
How
same.
much of the BZA as far as only on your findings? That we agree with your findings or not?
So, yeah, but the BZA tabled it to get these measurements that I have on this
Right.
paper now.
But if these measurements, if he's wanting to fence on the other side of that, that measurement even be it, these measurements be what we needed, or would we need to measure from the other side?
I don't understand. When you say the other side from his yard,
Yeah, the other side of the wall, toward his yard. Toward his house.
so, well, he wants to put a 6-foot privacy fence up, 6-foot high privacy fence up between the trees. So do we measure the 6 feet from below or do we measure it from in his yard? To measure it from below, but
So the panel would be in between trees.
yes,
And then the panels would go from the ground up in between the, you got 2 trees here, you got a panel that's 6 feet, the panel will be touching the ground and coming up 6 feet, right?
yes,
Away from the wall.
yes.
Isn't
If
showing.
that's the case, I don't think there's a problem with him doing that regardless. I mean, that was not explained in our last meeting. I don't think anybody on the BZA understood that he wanted to put that on the ground because he was talking about.
He wants to put it back away from the wall a little bit, not literally on the wall.
Okay.
Is it a visibility ruling 7 feet or is that just?
That's just our ordinance says.
Yeah,
And it's technically, it's in the backyard of the people to the north,
but it's his side yard,
but it's his side yard.
so, yeah. I mean, my thoughts on this right here, as far as what I'd say is just if it's on the inside of the wall, the inside, in other words, on the inside of the wall, toward his house, whatever, then I would say that the ground,
Let him build it where he wants, is that,
where he build it where he wants to on that, as long as he don't put it on top of that wall.
okay,
Yeah, not on top of the wall.
but good with it back?
Yeah.
Mr. Porter?
I think I'm in that same boat. Cause the trees are
Trees are gonna block it.
Trees are gonna be taller than the wall one.
Trees are taller than the fence he's gonna install anyway.
But I
So
mean,
what was stopping from
but it is
putting
gonna be
another
a
tree
6 foot
between?
fence. If he's going a 6 foot fence. I mean, you're allowed 7.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this motion right.
Okay.
So a motion to approve fence permit FP 24 105334 at 980 West Shore Drive with the fence panels height being measured from the petitioner's yard. Does that sound right?
Right.
As long as it's not on
As
the
long
wall.
as it's not on the
As
wall.
long as it's not on the
I
wall.
mean, a stipulation, not on the wall.
Okay.
As long as it's in his property,
Yeah.
Oh, it's well in
It is
his
not-
property.
Either point here, past his driveway, his property marker, pretty close to where that 23-inch mark is, I believe.
It's actually down by the
what
29
does he
down
want
that
to
way.
do this for? Just block off?
He likes his privacy in his yard. I mean, it's fair.
Weird.
Well, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so a motion, anybody want to make that
I'll
motion?
make it.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we won't have to hear it in the BZA anymore.
Appeal.
It's dropped.
Okay.
I'll contact him yet today. Okay, any member comments or concerns? Other business? Motion to adjourn?
There you go. You got it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.
Favor signify by leaving.